Hi guys, John Moore back again, and we've got part 4 of Let's Make a Tree. Or is it part 5? Can't remember. Part 4 or part 5? I'll find out in a minute before it'll be posted. I'm going to be up on the thing. Excuse me. Right, here it is, all painted up and washed and everything else. I don't know if you can see in there or not, but the detail in there I think is absolutely fabulous, if I do say so myself. And me being one of my worst critics, the fact that I'm really happy with that says a lot. Alright, so here we are. We've got our tree. You could leave it like that if you want sort of a winter scene and you just want to see a winter tree, darken it up a bit or whatever. You could have, you know, your scary forest or whatever. But say, here we go, we got our winter tree. We want to make it a summer tree, so we want to have leaves and want to be nice and full. So what's our next stage? Our next stage is to twig it out, basically. So, you know, fill this area with a mesh that will hold the leaves. Do you get what I'm saying? Right, so what are we going to use for the mesh? Ta-da. That's what I'm going to use. And what it is, I don't know, get the shine off that there. Excuse me. Oh, the light should readjust. There we go. It's a 12-inch cocoa hanging basket liner. And what it is, it's like, to me what it feels like is, it's like coconut husk, dried hair, that kind of thing. So what we do with this is we just get a chunk of it, and we tease the living daylights out of it. Ugh, not that type of teasing, this type of teasing. Pulling it out and spreading it up, getting it all, opening it up, basically. So you get the idea. You know what I'm talking about. Right. How are we going to stick it? How are we going to stick it to the tree? I was thinking of just going a spray stuff, but any of the sprays that I have found leave a coating, and it's horrible. I've yet to find a nice, good, clear contact spray that's sticky. So I'm using ordinary, everyday Yoo-hoo glue. Right. So what we do is we get our Yoo-hoo glue. We start at the top. We put a liberal coating on here, on all the branches, anywhere where we want branches to stick up. It's going to be sticky, it's going to be messy, but there's lots of things we do in our hobby that are messy and sticky, and we get covered in God knows what else. And a bit of soap and water won't solve. So, if you are doing this, I do recommend you do it in a reasonably ventilated space. As you know, glue can be quite toxic, so I'm trying to do it as fast as I can, but yet at the same time making sure that I get everything covered. So loads of it, loads of this lovely glue, glue everywhere, glue, and glue down here as well. So you're getting what I'm doing. Look at that, that's been drying for about 2 or 3 days, and the paint is still kind of coming off in my hands. You can see it? So that's why I have to kind of try and work a bit fast, because I don't want too much colour to come, and I don't mind it blending, but I do not want it to streak. I didn't foresee this, but like I said, it's not all coming off. Now, there we go. I'll have to give my hands a quick wash before I go on to the next stage, so I'm going to have to pause. That I have enough glue on that. So I'm just going to do a quick pause on that, go clean my hands, and come back to you in 2 minutes. And we're back. Now, hands all nicely cleaned. A little bit of soap and water. Right, so what we do is, now we want to get it in there tight. And another big bit. We want it nicely teased out. We don't know kind of clumps. Yeah, really good opening up. Get it all opened up and get it on in there. Ah. Alright, slowly getting there. Right. We want it teased out, and basically what we want is a kind of cobwebby effect. I mean, we will be trimming it down once it's all dried up and things, you know, get it all nice and neater. And it'll be trimmed 3 or 4 times, you know, at various stages. So don't worry about putting on too much. The danger is you put on too little. You can always take it off later on. Adding it later on is much harder. Taking it off is much easier. You know what I mean. If you spot a little spot, say in there, and you're there halfway through doing the leaves or whatever, damn it, you're kind of going back over yourself, and you know yourself. We've all done it. We've done it with models, we've done it with this, and we've done it with that. Oh, damn, I should have done that one first, or I should have done this first. I didn't put enough of this on, I didn't put enough of that on. But at least with this one, get plenty of it on it. Plenty of it on it. We can always trim back what we don't want. Yeah. And those hanging basket liners, they're cheap as chips. They're, I think I paid €1.50 for that one in a shop, and when I came out I went into the shop next door and there was 2 of them for $1.50 in the shop next door to me. They were a bit lighter, but it's basically the same thing. The other one would probably have been harder to tease out, but it's basically made of the same stuff. But like I said, for $1.50 you can't really go that wrong. The amount of milliput I used on it, I'd say close to half a box of milliput. So I've been trying to work out how much this tree kind of costs so far and stuff, and I worked out that it's got €6 worth of milliput. It's got €3 worth of wire. Right, 6 and 3, that's €9. $1.50 for this. €10.50. Right, I probably used, just say I used between the little bit of board, glue, other bits and pieces, 50 cents. So that's €11. Now €11 isn't an English tenner. It's about €1 near enough to work the same as $1. So it's about, say, $11 so far. The next step will probably cost, I worked it out that it is probably cost about €2 for what I'm going to use for the leaves. I'm not going. You can go off and buy Woodland Scenics do fabulous leaves, fabulous little leaves, all nicely shaped up and everything else you can get. Sycamore, whatever, horse chestnut, you can actually get specific types of leaves. Like I said, I'm just going for a tree, a generic tree. Right, you can see what I'm getting. It's like a big hairy thing. It doesn't look anything even similarly like a tree, but it will. It will get there. Another big clump of this stuff. Nice big one. Keeping it near the top. Like I said, you don't want clumps, but you don't mind. That wasn't a clump. It was like this. Kind of hard bit. And that, when that hardens up and things like that, it'll probably look like another branch anyway. So stick it into an area where I don't have a branch, and then ruffle it out. Right, nearly there, nearly at the top now. Now, oh no, wait, see, there I did. That is a clump. Let me take that one out. There we go. You want it nice and loose, loosely, loosey goosey. There we go. Push it in, stick it down to the glue. And while you're sticking it in and pulling it out at the same time. It's kind of you get me? You're trying to make it this shape. Get the general shape of what tree you want. You spot a little gap like that. Stick in your stuff. Wind it around between a combination of being wound around the wiry structure and the glue that's on it. It should stick, and plus we're going to give it another little coating now in a minute when we've that done. Right. Yeah, that's roughly. I want a little bit more around the top. There's another bit of my my dangling basket. Tear it to shreds. Come up, wherever you are. All right. There we go, another little bit of it. Tease it away. Now, there we go. We're at that stage. When you have it like that, it's almost at the end of this stage. Basically, just play with it, get it, hold it up to the light, look, turn it around, get yourself, oh yeah, it needs a bit more here, needs a bit there. Figure it out for yourself, move it around and things. When you've got it then to that stage and you say, I'm happy with that, that's the shape of the tree I want, and you say to yourself, right, I've got to imagine that with leaves. Is that the shape I want? Yes, that's the shape I want. PVA glue, mixed down, quite watery. And give it a good soaking. By giving it a good soaking, you know what PVA glue does. When you're not actually sticking with it, it will harden up all this. Well, it's not to say harden it up, but it'll stiffen it up. And basically, when you've got that done, and you're happy with it, you've got it all sprayed, just put it away for 24 hours. Well, maybe not 24 hours, just say 12, 13 hours anyway at least. You want to give it a good couple of hours just to set in. You want the glue to dry and harden. You want the PVA to set, basically. So that's it for this stage. We have our tree twigged, as I call it. I know that they're very long. Remember what I said. When you've it all set and you have it all coated, take another look at it, snip off all the big, anything that's like that, you know, the super long ones sticking out. Just trim them away. You can trim them away when it's all coated with the PVA glue and everything else. It's probably even easier. And I'll see you then in the next part, which will be the last part, which will be the tree. So, stick with it. If you like it, press the like button. If you haven't already subscribed. So, until the next time, happy modelling, enjoy yourselves. John Moore, see you next time.